All of us have watched science fiction movies at some point and wondered, what if robots were to take over the world? Well, we are not there yet, but moving in that direction, artificial intelligence is now growing many folds and soon would become a part and parcel of our life. It has actually become a part and parcel of our life in many ways. There's been no session we've had since morning which has ended without the mention of an AI. So that proves that, it's AI is everywhere. And, we have with us Mr. Varun Mittal, who will be talking to us, about this. Welcome, Mr. Vartul, for the session. Are you here?
Yeah. Hi, Maya. I can hear you. Hope I'm audible to you.
Yes, sir. You are. You are. Welcome, Mr. Mittal.
Thank you, Maya. Thank you,
Mr. Mittal has.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Mr. Mittal has more than 14 years of strong global business transformation experience in management consulting and with global capability centers. Throughout his spectacular career, he has not only worked with Fortune 500 organizations such as IBM, Barclays, and Coca-Cola India, but has also held several esteemed advisory positions like on the boards of MIT Technology Review, Forbes Technology Council, etc. Last but not the least, he is a notable keynote speaker on robotics, process automation, AI and innovation among leading international conferences and premier universities. He has been bestowed with Top 40 Under 40 Data Scientist 21 by Analytics India magazine, Special Achievement Award in Artificial Intelligence at the first All India Council for Robotics and Automation Global Summit and Awards in 2019, and many, many more. Welcome, Mr. Mittal. We are glad to have you here. You may now begin the session.
Thank you, Maya. Thank you, everyone. First of all, a very happy Republic Day. And I know that all of you are taking out time on a national holiday. So really appreciate that. Plus, I can see that many of you have been hearing a lot of vital stuff on AI automation since morning. So I'll ensure that whatever I cover today is very relevant and very specific. And I will be looking for more questions than monologue. It has to be a dialogue because people have taken out time, and I want all the 217 participants I can see on the call can really leverage this. So just allow me a minute. Let me put my screen on a slide share mode. Maya, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can, Mr. Vartul, see your screen.
Perfect. Give me a minute. Let me. Yeah. So I think now it is better. So I have a very small pack of slides because I have been traveling today, and I had a commitment for EduBridge to share this session. So allow me to proceed. If you have any questions, make a note of them. I'll finish it early so I can answer the questions. So we all have seen that COVID-19 has been a very strong enabler in terms of the acceptance, adoption, and the scalability of how companies have been looking at AI. And we have seen that the essential industries like government, food and beverage, healthcare, technology has been embracing it very, very heavily. But there are industries like travel and hospitality. You can see the bottom on my graph has not been leveraging this technology because of multiple reasons. So there is a reason while we talk today about AI adoption, COVID-19 is the biggest enabler, and we should not discount that. Now, when we look at how the entire economies have been looking at the lockdown, it is coupled by demand side and the supply side shock that we have seen. So on the demand side, you have seen the revenue has gone down. There has been cash flow restrictions. There have been different deterrents for businesses and consumers. At the same time, we see that the supply side shock is also there because there is a limited production. Like semiconductor and chips are in dearth in manufacturing all over the world. When you talk about laptops or any other devices which require chips, it is on a toll right now. And because of this demand and supply shock, we have seen that recovery will take time, and the entire economic growth, which needs a stable supply and demand to have a right balance. How we will be able to position it. And in this downturn, we have seen that there have been multiple forces, and it is as big a challenge as it was a global recession or 9/11. So it is no lesser than that. And there, because human touch has gone down, and we look upon that how social distancing has been maintained uh, in the populated countries like India. So the demand of AI digital workers have gone very, very high, and it has picked up. So there is a altogether a complete ecosystem which is driving the adoption of AI. So that is one reason I want to ensure that everybody understands that the scope of developing themselves in AI is so critical, so important, not for today, but forever. Now, this by this slide, I want to depict that how intelligent automation, which uses AI, machine learning, deep learning, and computer vision, has come to a front seat from a back seat, because pre-COVID we were working on an on-site kind of a model. We were going to offices, everything was BAU, and we were very, very highly dependent on the physical interpersonal interaction. And remote working was not encouraged by plethora of companies. Plus, automation was viewed as a good to have thing, not the must to have thing. But if you look at post-COVID, work from anywhere has become a new normal with faster talent availability. Today, we see people are working from any of the remotest part of India, and that is how things are happening. Even the security of data sharing, security how people interact has gone high, and employers trust their employees in terms of how they operate from their homes or anywhere. Plus, there is a very heavy use of remote operations, process discovery, remote analysis, remote reporting, and all this is all this has been powered by AI and analytics. So it was not possible if we have been without the adoption of AI that we could have done so well. Companies have shown the growth in the revenue year on year despite pandemic, just because that they have adopted the AI at the right time in the right way. And now it has become more of a technology-led companies than earlier. They were more operations-led companies or human-led companies. Every company, whether it is a food company or a retail company or a bank company, it has become a more of a technology-led company. Even I'm not talking about neo banks or wallets, but even the traditional banks have embraced technology to a very, very high extent. So this is a context setting that how we see intelligent automation or AI being a part of the new normal, and how we will keep working with the same model while we proceed. Now, when I talk about these technologies, and most of the people in the audience who want to understand that how they can develop themselves in these technologies to stay more relevant in the industry. So it is not difficult whether they have a technology background or not, because they, either they will have a technology background or they will have a domain-led background, and both of them come brings a very strong combination, or one of them become a very strong contributor when we talk about solving a business problem or a use case using AI. Now there are core AI technologies we all are aware of, like machine learning, natural language processing, or computer vision. We keep talking very, very frequently, but while we talk about them, there are many supporting and applied AI technologies where we talk about virtual assistants, or different kinds of analytics models that we create using data science. And I want to stress very heavily upon robotic process automation, RPA. RPA is a backbone of any AI project or delivery right now across companies, because RPA provides you the complete comfort of mimicking human effort by deploying a robot or a software bot. So there are multiple technologies which anyone right now can master by learning different platforms which are high in demand in the industry. Now, having spoken about the technologies, let's spend a couple of minutes on the industries, because any one of us who joins a corporate or starts his or her own venture will be servicing a particular industry or multiple industries. Here we see that the entire curve, which is into financial services, high-tech communications, has embraced AI as a leading sector. And not only this, other industries like healthcare, automotive, energy, retail, education, they all are coupled with tech. So, although financial services and telecom were the earlier mover in the adoption of AI, but the other industries are no way have left themselves behind, and they have embraced AI with a faster speed. And we can see that the entire curve where we see the future AI demand is going very high, and nobody, you can see, is into a falling behind zone. Everybody is running towards the best of the breed service differentiation versus what kind of product differentiation they can provide by gaining more customers, providing a better customer experience by investing heavily in AI. So this brings a very strong area to for us to understand that we cannot afford to stay back and not invest in AI, not invest in ourselves by becoming more uh, intelligent towards understanding or applying AI as a technology across our businesses and operations. Now, how AI will impact the future generation? Uh, Not only my own research, if we look at research from the firms like IDC and Gartner, so they themselves claim that around 2.3 million jobs will be created by the end of 2022, uh, which will be in light of the COVID-19 crisis. But the job opportunities for AI workers are bound to see a very, very sharp rise. And this is a global economic status, which will be uh, spread across geographies. And we can see that the number of AI jobs which will now get created because of the demand and how the companies have opened up themselves in terms of their hiring numbers. There are more demand than supply today of AI professionals. So this is a data which is backed by largest analyst firms, and there is no myth that AI jobs will not be there amid COVID-19, and it is now a very, very strong reality, which we should consider for our benefit and keep equipping ourselves with the right level of ingredients or skills which make us more technology advanced and oriented, while we can contribute to operations in a much more, I'll say, intelligent manner. Now, while we pave our path towards this entire AI and machine learning kind of a model, there is something we should consider, that there are extensive practical applications of AI, and it starts from acquiring data, gaining mathematical concepts, whether we are good or we want to become better into statistics, probability, calculus. Then only we are well equipped to apply machine learning skills. Plus, if somebody has got science background, commerce background, economics background, all the disciplines contribute to AI. Whether it can be by doing programming using Python, Java, or R, if you are an engineer, if you come from an economics or a statistics background, then also there is a very high application to AI. And if someone comes from a, let's say, a commerce background, the amount of data, accounting data, plus the amount of pre-processed data that they are using from different operations in their domain is also a very strong contributor to supervised or unsupervised learning. So no, I don't see that any business acumen is uh, is not possible to apply, and it will be crucial for everyone to do the right level of visualization using different tools and functions, and how they can use these tools to build different plots and graphs to finally contribute uh, to a solution to a business problem. So this slide gives an idea that there is no particular domain which we pick and choose towards contribution to AI, but there are multiple skill sets which come as a combination while we solve a business problem. Now, I'm towards the end of my presentation, and where I want to speak and discuss with most of the students who are joining today, that every company wants to retain top talent in the area of automation, and it's a very difficult task, because every company wants that people have domain understanding, people have technology understanding, and this is how anybody can acquire the top skills which are into AI, big data, DevOps, cloud, or data science by understanding the basics of data, how data is being used, data is being cleaned, and how data models are created to ensure that they can do a predictive or a preventive analytics kind of a model. So this is my understanding, and after that, once you understand what is predictive, people can usually easily move to what we call, just 1 second, people can easily move to what we call is a uh, prescriptive or a descriptive analytics. So this is how all this builds a combination, and it can be used in future. I'm good. I will pause to take questions, because I think there would be more questions than I keep it a monologue. I'm good, Maya. If you see any questions, I can answer them.
Hey, Vartul, yes, I do have a question here. What specific certifications can I pursue after graduation to build a career in AI?
See, I would say certifications may or may not help, and there is no end to certifications. The right approach should be to acquire the skill. It can be right data modeling and data analytics skill.
Mhm.
If the skill is there, you can solve you can solve couple of use cases in any domain using those skills that is more relevant and outcome. Certifications you can do any, whether they are branded by any ABC University, or they are on Udemy or Coursera. The purpose is to get yourself comfortable in deploying the models. That should
Yeah.
be the outcome. But running after a branded or a non-brand certification will, I don't say that doing a certification or doing a cohort will give you a label that you are a data scientist. That will not help, because everybody will be doing that only.
Sure. Yeah, that was very useful, Mr. Mittal. Let me just give me a minute to see if there's another one. Yeah, we have another question. How does one keep themselves up to date with changing scenarios in AI? Because it's obviously a very fast moving concept, right? So how do we sort of keep ourselves updated with what's going on? What's the best source?
See, This is a difficult question because there is no direct answer to it. And there is nobody in the world right now is a master of AI, because whether you are at 15 years of age, or 25 or 35 or 45, everybody is facing the change, or uh, this advancement in technology at the same time. So there is no age barrier that somebody who is more experienced would understand better. The idea is to spend time in understanding a specific use case in every industry, and seeing how AI has either solved it or can solve it. So it is all about fundamentally understanding how you put the method behind the badness, and
Yeah,
uh, you can relate more to solve any new use case that comes in your way. So there is no particular uh, source of information that anybody can just dive into and become a gold-plated AI professional.
sure. We'll take another question here, Mr. Mittal. Do AI jobs pay well? What is the scope of AI career growth in India? So I think somebody wants to know, in terms of pay scales, where does AI stand with respect to some other job roles?
See, in AI, particularly into analytics, the job pays well. Right now, employers want people, and there are less skilled, trained, certified people available. So the demand is huge. Supply of good people is very less. Or so when I say good, let me define it. They need to be well trained, well skilled, and well certified. If they don't have experience, if they've experience, they can demonstrate their experience, and they don't have to run behind the certifications. So answer is yes. AI professionals, analytics professionals are huge in demand. That is why they get paid better than a non-technology professional.
Super. Thank you, Mr. Mittal, for this mind-blowing session. I think we have several other questions as well for you, but we'll reach out to you via email, and then, we can get the answers and reach out to our learners and, sort of help them with that. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you, Maya. Thank you, everyone. Once
Thanks.
again, a very happy Republic Day, and take care of yourselves.
You too, sir. Have a very good day.